Hi, it's Keith from Cloud Design Box. Welcome to the session. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can recycle or reuse assignments from a previous academic year and hopefully save you a little bit of time. So we need to be in teams. So here we are in teams. Today I'm working in a year 11 history class, and first of all I need to go into assignments. And from the assignments page here, if I come to the bottom, I select create and I'm going to choose from existing. This then brings up a window where I get to choose a class to reuse from. So not only am I a history teacher, I also teach English as well, a physics class, so quite busy, and also a German class. So these are all the current classes that I'm teaching for the 23-24 academic year. However, if I scroll down the page, I've got a whole list of classes that are archived. This doesn't mean that they're closed out to me. So if I keep coming down the page here, I'm working in a history class, so I need to find my previous history class from last year. So this is from the 22-23 academic year. As you can see, it's archived. However, if I just click anywhere on that line, then select next, this will then open up all of my assignments that I set for that class during the previous academic year. So as you can see, there's a whole host of assignments to choose from. I'm going for this case a Elizabeth I homework. I can select it and then choose next. So what's happening now is that Teams is now looking back in time, if you like, and it's now pulling forward that assignment that I set sometime last year. It can take a minute or two to spin up. However, once that's finally come through, as you can see, the title is pulled through. Any instructions, in this case, please do the work. You can add further instructions if you wish. But more importantly, beneath that, any of the original attached resources are also pulled through as well and copied over. So I have a worksheet for the students to complete, so they get to edit their own copy on there. And there's also a little bit of reading material associated with this assignment as well. So that's now also been brought through. As a teacher, then all I need to do then is make sure that I set the due dates and the due time if required. I can also change the class it's going to. So by default, it's going to my current year group in history. But again, I get to choose all the other classes that I teach. I can also change the settings so that I can either set it to current and future students, to individuals, or I can still set this up as a group assignment if I choose. The points value in this case was set to 10. However, if I use rubrics, I can add a rubric at this point. Also, if the assignment was originally set up with a rubric associated to it, that rubric will also be pulled through. Again, you can also recycle that rubric alongside the assignment. So again, saves you time. You don't need to then attach a fresh rubric to it if you don't want to. It came with a tag associated to it. I can switch that off if I wish. I can just keep adding or change the tag to suit the topic if I like. Also, the beauty of the assignment that I'm recycling here is I can either assign it, no problem, so it goes straight out to my students, or if I choose, I've got the drop down here and I can still schedule it if I wish. So the benefit of this is I've got all of my previous year's assignments in the 2022 history class. I can now reset those through the whole of the up and coming academic year, and I can schedule them. So that now means that I don't actually need to create any fresh assignments. I can just keep recycling them, use the schedule function where I can then set these assignments to be released sometime in the future. And that's all my homework and assignments all preset. All I need to do is teach the lesson. And as I'm teaching the lesson in the background, my assignment is being released ready for my students to complete. So I can select schedule here and I want it to be released sometime next week. Let's go for a week's time. Change the time on there. And so this is now going to be scheduled for Friday the 29th. That's now scheduled into the future. I can reopen it up. The only thing that I did need to do is just to make sure that the hand-in time was sometime after the 29th. So I'm actually going to push this out into the early October for my students to actually get this work done. All you need to do is click update, and that's me set up now. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, and also if you click on the bell, you'll also be notified every time Cloud Design Box releases a new video. Thanks for watching.